YouTube, what is up? It is the anonymous Sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game, back with another video for you guys today, man. You guys know what it is. You read the title. You saw the thumbnail. Before we get into it, though, if you are new here, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the anonymous Sneakerhead family. Join the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Also, make sure that you take the time to smash that like button. Helps with the algorithms. Helps bring more people to the videos, which can help grow the channel. And then last but not least, go ahead, take the time to follow the Instagram at anonymous Sneakerhead. The link to it is down below in the description. You get a lot of things up there first: polls, stories, questions, kicks of the day, things like that. And let's get into this video, man. So for those of you who have been around, you've probably seen some of my lacing tutorials already. There's some of my more successful videos on the channel. I actually have a playlist of all of my lacing tutorials together right now, so make sure you go check that out on the channel. But today I'm going to be showing you guys how I lace my Air Force One lows. For this video, I do have the Air Force One low Craft, which to me is the best line of Air Force Ones. As far as how the quality is, the leather on these is crazy. Go check out the review that I did on these 2 days ago. Absolutely love this shoe. But without further ado, man, let's get into this loose lace lacing tutorial. All right, YouTube. So like I said, we're going to go for a loose lace look. And as you can see, and not just because these are crafts, but literally every Air Force One you'll ever get will be super choked up like that. Like there's no room for your foot to get in there. But I'm gonna start with this right shoe so we can show you guys how I do my loose lace look. So the first thing to do is to just take the laces all the way down to the bottom right here. Okay, YouTube, so once you have the laces out of the shoe, we're going to start going through, but the first thing you want to do is just make sure they're even. Now, they should be even because this is coming out of a dead stock pair, so since the pair is coming out of dead stock, they should be pretty even, which you can see they are for the most part right there. I stretched them out. But once again, if you're putting in a new pair of laces and maybe you want to change the color, you always want to do that. Make sure that the links match up. It's going to matter towards the end of the shoe. Now, once again, it was dead stock sitting there bunched up for who knows how long. Actually, we could see how long right here. If it wants to give me a date. Actually, no, these were made later. Oh, no. I'm just kidding. These were made in February. So it's been 11 months that these have been sitting there choked up. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to make sure that you take the time to let them breathe, separate them a little bit. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do really quick, and I do this with all of my Air Force Ones. Not everybody has to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I enter a crease protector in the toe right there, just so that way. And even with the crafts, I don't think these are gonna crease too much because the leather on them is so soft. Like they're not gonna have that big ugly crease, but still, it's an Air Force One. I would like to put in a shield right here to make sure that I don't crease. So in order to put in the shield, the best way to do it with shoes is you want to take out the insole. Hopefully these aren't glued down too hard, which they're not, which is perfect. So you want to pull this insole out right here. This is the right shoe, so yeah, make sure that I have, yep, this is the one for the right shoe, I think. Yeah, gonna just throw that right in there. Now, just so you guys know, I'm a size 12, size 11 and a half. Air Force Ones went a little big, and for me, these fit perfect in a size 12, just like this. They make them in different sizes, but like if you were a size 11, you would cut off around that ring right there, 10, 9, etc, etc. But for me, it's my size, so it's perfect. So I can just put it right in here. Make sure that I push it all the way up to the toe. Once I have it in the toe, I'm gonna reinsert the insole. Should just slide right back in there. The reason why you want to take the insole out if you can, sometimes they're glued down too much and it's not worth it, but you want to take the insole out if you can, because that way it'll keep the flaps of the crease protector pushed back. So we'll do that right there. As you can see, there is something right there preventing the shoe from creasing as much as it is right here, which is always nice. Now we're gonna get into the actual lacing. So you guys who have been around know my rules, right? I start with my shoes. I always go from the medial to the lateral side, from outside of the shoe to inside of the shoe with the lace. But it's gonna be a little bit different with the Air Force One as far as how I pull it. So we're gonna come here. We wanna make sure we keep the lace flat. go all the way through. So medial to lateral, outside to inside. We're gonna pull it right about here, make sure it keeps flat. Now, when it gets close, what I like to do, I call it, I don't know what to call it. I'm gonna make up a name right now. I'll call it the pinky measurement, I guess. I have big hands, so maybe you could use your index finger, your middle finger, your thumb. But I always use my pinky, and I put my pinky right on the top of the lace right here, between the lace and the shoe. And then I pull it all the way as tight as I can with my pinky being under the lace. You see what I'm saying? You see how my pinky's under the lace? That's what I use to measure my space, to distance my space. We don't need to space this out at the bottom because it'll look too sloppy if you do the bottom one. But to measure my distance, I always use a pinky space and put my pinky right in there. So now I'm gonna get this lace out of the way. I'm gonna come back over to this side and do the exact same thing. Make sure I keep it flat. And then right here, actually I'll do it so you can see it. I'll use this pinky space right in here. Hold the shoe, pull, boom. That's my spacing right there. Now we're gonna continue that pattern, medial to lateral, outside to inside, and we're gonna go all the way up to the 5th hole on the side, and then something's gonna change a little bit. But so just so you guys can count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we get to the 5th hole, that's when I'm gonna stop, and we'll do something a little different. All right, YouTube, so you can see the shape of the shoe starting to form. We are now up at the 5th hole right here on the side, but you can see the shape starting to come together. You just want to make sure that it's breathing. But now that once we're in the 5th hole, that's when you want to come through the tongue loop right here. So we're going to take the lace, we're going to go medial to lateral, so medial here, and we're going to go keep it flat. We're going to go underneath the lace loop on the tongue. We're gonna pull that all the way just so we know that it's sitting flat. And then we're gonna come through here, and then same thing with the pinky lace. We're gonna come through here, keep my pinky in there for space. Boom, right there. Gonna come back over here. Hang through the lace loop over the top, pinky space. Now we're at the top of the shoe. We're almost done. Once again, hopefully your pinkies or whatever finger you're using is the same size on both hands, or just keep using the same one. But the laces should still be even right here. We're getting towards the top of the shoe. Now I'm going to show you guys how we're going to finish it off. So we're going to do one more crossing right here with the pinky space, lateral or medial to lateral, outside to inside, right there. And then we're going to go outside to inside here. Boom. And now to finish it off, to just get the lace hang, the reason why I didn't go through right there, you'll see some people go through right there and let it hang, which is fine. For me, I like to go over the lace loop one, and then I come back through the inside of the shoe on the same side that this one just came through. I'll stick my lace through here. Let me actually, you know what I'm saying? You can play around with it so you make sure it'll hang the right way. But I'll stick my lace through here. Then I'll do the same thing on this one so you guys could see it come out on this side. You do the same thing through here. Some people will let it sit like that. Some you could, I mean, I don't think anyone would want it to hang that much, but you could adjust through the back how much you want it to hang. I'll usually let mine hang just about this far, you know what I mean? And then that is the finished look. Now you'll put your foot in there, boom, tongue will be up. You can pull these out a little bit more since the tongue is up. These top ones are always going to be adjustable. And there is your look. This is how I do my loose lace of my Air Force One. It's that simple, you know what I'm saying? I do have my crease protector in there, but it's a really, really simple process. Just want to make sure that you're using that pinky for space. The laces are a little bunched up just because, like I said, these shoes have been dead stock since February, so 11 months. But over time, that'll work its way out of there. Really, really clean look of the shoe. I'm gonna throw you guys an on foot right now, just so you can get a look of it, and then I'll get back to finish the video off. All right, YouTube, you guys got to see how I lace my Air Force Ones loose lace style. Here's the right shoe. Let me grab the left shoe just so you can see both of them together. You also got to see the on foot, but here they are, you know what I'm saying? It'll just prevent creasing with the way that the shoe looks, you know what I mean? It's not going to be too tight on your foot, so you don't have to worry about creasing as much, but also it just looks better. Like when you see someone with Air Force Ones that are still DS laced and tied all the way up and all tight, they just look sloppy. I don't know what it is. Something about it looks sloppy, looks silly. They usually crease faster. To me, this is the best way to lace them. Let me know if you guys have any other ways to lace them. I actually do have another way that I'll lace shoes. This is a size 11.5. Like if I have to get a size 12 and do this, it'll fall off of my foot. So there's a different way that I lace those. Maybe I'll do that later. But that is it for this video, you guys. I am the Anonymous Sneakerhead. If you are new here, make sure that you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join the Anonymous Sneakerhead family, join the channel, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and hit 2,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Also, take the time to smash that like button. Really helps with the algorithms, helps bring more people to the videos, which can help grow the channel. And then last but not least, take the time to follow the Instagram at Anonymous Sneakerhead. You get a lot of information up there first. Poll stories, questions, kicks of the day, all that stuff. But that's it for this video, you guys. I am the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. And as always, it's all about the sneakers.